That's terrifying. What do you think, Mr. Cow? What do you think? Moo? Yeah, I'd say. Alright, so I just got rid of the terrain here and squared this thing off. I just realized I'm going to need a little bit of water here, and to avoid having to go all the way down, I added the ability to put snowballs into glass bottles. And the building rewards, I want the building wand. Okay, there's not alright. I don't want to clutter my inventory with all these rewards just yet, but I do want the build wand. The stone one and the iron ones, they only do horizontal, but that's actually still plenty as far as helping me build very quickly. Does that mess you guys? Does the snow layer mess you up? Okay, it does, doesn't it? Interesting. But I do want a stone shovel real quick just to help me clear some of this blah. And I can grab some snowballs and get some water bottles going. Yeah, get some water bottles and get an auto smelter set up to boil water for me to drink, and I'll be fine up here. As long as you don't bottle up the yellow snow. Don't eat yellow snow, right? That's what they say. Build ones, guys. Build ones are amazing. Such a quality of life thing. They really are. I wanted some level of like building assistance, and I was looking at the different mods to add to the pack, and I was like, build wands. Because they have kind of a magical theme, right? Right, kind of. But rather than place one at a time, even the stone build wand lets you place 5 blocks when you would normally place 1. Doesn't do vertical, unfortunately, but you know, it's only stone. What do you expect? Now I have to see if this Valkyrie has enough chill to let me like build next to her without like her getting too upset at me. Now, if you have the, are we still cool? Are we cool? It's hard to tell with you sometimes, lady. Alright. Now, one thing to watch out for, if you have these tall boots, like I do, is if you would normally shift on the block and not fall, you go to shift right here where there's a step down, you will step down with the tall boots. But if you take them off and hold shift, you won't go down, right? See that? So don't let that freak you out. You need to be mindful that that is a thing that happens. Okay, so this is going to be the start of my base, and I'll go ahead and put a warehouse down here in this room. This is going to be the industrial room, the workshop area. I need to close it in so that it's warm. It needs to be 7. I need to have 7 air blocks, I think, or at least 5. I think 5 is the minimum amount of space if you want to comfortably house a warehouse. Which is fine, because it makes your workshop area, you know, instead of being 3 high like a lot of people might make their rooms, it forces you to open it up a little bit. Sort of. Please don't come in my house. Just stay over there. And we'll be chill. Okay, you're gonna make me build up, like, higher on this side right off the bat. Because I don't like the way you're sus. Valkyrie is sus. And I'm gonna break that right there. There we go. Alright. So when I go to do the roof, I'll be able to bust out the build wand again and rapidly make a roof. But I figured we'd terrace some of this area up as well over time. But for right now, we're in that's not a build wand, that's a stone shovel. Not to be confused, right? And I'm out. Okay, the build wand broke. The diamond build wand allows you to go horizontal, which is amazing. The diamond one lets you do some major stuff. So I think I'd like the entrance to this area to maybe be, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could put a double door right in the middle and it'll be symmetrical. And as far as the entrance right now, I think we're just going to have a ladder. We're going to be pretty humble. Or some kind of like block jumping puzzle with sand. And yeah, I use sand as a fill-in block right here, but I figured we'd have like a here, but I figured we'd have like a and yeah, I use sand as a fill-in block right here, but I figured we'd have like a 5-block wide hallway running around this area. So this would be at the heart of the base. Okay, rudimentary jumping puzzle to get in the base. Alright, so I think I'm safe-ish in here. Except for spiders, right? Spiders ruin everything. We are busting into warehouse territory now. So, crafting table. Boom. Quest. Basically the basics of bases. Build a warehouse control block and a small warehouse storage. Okay, warehouse control block is 2 chests, some wood, and that 1 piece of paper. Warehouse storage is chest and wood. So basically, considering that you have the recipe to do wood pressure plates into paper, you can do the whole thing with just once you have wood, you're good to go. Oh, you're good to go. Whoops. I would rather not have a 6 attribute infernal spider crawl over my wall and kill the ever-living crap out of me while I'm trying to build. So let's just make it daytime. Wood. I like wood. It tastes good. Alright. Let's see. Wood. I'll use the jungle wood up on the building. I don't really like the way the jungle wood looks as far as like building material, so. The first thing we'll need are a bunch of chests. And let's go to the warehouse tab, and we need to make the control block. Alright. Boom. There's our control block. The other thing the quest wants is the small warehouse storage, which is just wood and chest again. And hey, that wasn't so bad. That was pretty easy. So what's this look like? We'll just put it down. Okay, so that's probably new to some people who haven't seen this before. Basically, you click on this, and it works like a chest, and it has 0 space, and you upgrade the space by putting the storage blocks, which you can also right-click on to access specifically what's in that storage block, but you typically don't need to. The warehouse has 576 things of storage in it, and I can just click that in there, and, in it goes. And the cool thing about the warehouse is that it's only ever 1 stack per type of item, so the jungle wood, it stacks up into the thousands. It doesn't just spread out like a chest does. So it's a lot more compact as far as like what you have. And there's different ways to sort and stuff. And there's a search bar. Warehouse overall is pretty great. So let's pick this up and figure out where I want to put the warehouse. Actually, I had this idea just now, is that since there is earth here, let's check the bounds of the warehouse. So you can actually upgrade the bounds if you want to make like a massive one. Like a theoretical max size warehouse is max boundary with max upgraded large warehouse storage blocks, which are kind of get expensive to make, actually. I only ever use the small ones because I just don't have that much to store. The small ones get you into like the 20,000 storage, which can be not as much as it sounds because you have to remember like each stack of a block is 64 of that, right? So the bounds. Okay, so here are the bounds. And this lets you basically, you can start by minusing it out. And so now here's the smallest you could possibly make it. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 5th block for the roof is like, I guess I should have said 4 air blocks is the minimum size for the warehouse room. And then the max size for a basic control block would be well, let's move the origin block, the blue one, down a bit. And make that as big as it can go, and make that as big as it can go. Okay, so yeah, it's a 5x5. So you end up with a 5x5. So I think what I want to do is push the warehouse storage into the wall by like 1 unit, I think. So I have this here, so you come in, and then probably the warehouse would be here, and then the warehouse storage interface would be basically into the wall, and we need to go to the bounds and scooch it over that way? Yeah, like that. It's going to be off-center, though. Almost makes me want to make it smaller by 1 just so I can neatly center it. Is that weird? To want it centered like that? It's going to be way more space than I need. Let's go ahead and add some storage here so I can start unloading my inventory. Alright, so we've got the wood, we got the things. Let's make as many as we can. How many did we make? We made 6. So let's go ahead and put the 6 in the bounding box here. Oh, I dug out 12. Ha! I'm a ding dong. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready? This is the best feeling in the world. one of the best. Oh wait, I can make a few more. Hold on. Oh, and the quest is going to give me 2 of them and a warehouse crafting table. The warehouse crafting table is a workbench that lets you draw from inside the storage of the warehouse. And you put it on top of the control block so it looks like that. It has to go on top. Oh, hey, perfectly, 12. Cool, so there we go. And I'll probably put a workstation right here as well. All right, you guys ready? Why the warehouse is the best thing? This is just, that right there. You see? You just hold down shift and drag your mouse around because we have the inventory tweaks mod going, and it's just brrr. Inventory goes brrr. You see? And it's just all in here, and we're using 1100 out of 6900 storage so far, and that's the warehouse. And there's wood in here. See? There's wood, and so we can go to the warehouse crafting table and be like, hey, I want to craft this. We can't. It's missing a chest. Well, no, it's missing a normal chest. So when the normal chest comes around, we click on it, and we're just like, yes, make all of the normal chests that you can. And it used the inventory, it used the crafting out of the thing, and then we can use like, well, hey, I want to make jungle planks out of the jungle wood in there, so let's just process all the jungle wood real quick, and we can put that back in the thing. The crafting station here for the warehouse lets you just craft using the contents of the warehouse. It's really great, and you can use JEI here to go find what you want to make. It's kind of fantastic. So I just made 23 of those. So how much space do we... Let's try to get to the end here. How far back does this go? I believe it's 5, right? Yeah. Okay, we hit the end. I wonder if that Valkyrie's still around. That would kind of suck if she's camping me. I suppose I should go take a look real quick, huh? Valkyrie! Are you still chilling back? Yeah, you are. Oh god, there's 2 of you now. Come on. Alright, whatever. Fine. Just... I'm trying to build a warehouse. Can you just let me build my warehouse, please? She's like, no! Fiddling with your storage is unmanly. You are not a warrior. Let's sort by quantity. If you sort by quantity, it basically means your bulk blocks are often at the bottom because you have a billion of them, and your tools and equipment are up at the top. So I like sorting by quantity. I wonder if you have to be in the Valkyrie's line of sight, or if she'll get angry through a wall. That would be interesting to know. We need more wood, guys. We don't have enough wood. There's not enough. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Really? Alright. I think I had a... I need to go tear down the survival hut. Whoa. I'm typing in W's trying to sleep. Alright, so I'm going to run back and forth and grab all my stuff. I'll be right back. We made it back to the hut, and let's see. Another cool thing from Ancient Warfare is, in addition to your backpack from the backpack mod, there is packs in Ancient Warfare. And the first one you get access to is at building level 8 for the 9-slot one, and then building level 16, 24, and 32. The final one is a massive 36-slot pack. But the first one is just some white wool and some leather, and I was kind of wondering if I had that on me. Did I pick that up on the way over here? It looks like I didn't. I was kind of hoping I could use a pack to kind of help carry some of this stuff, but it looks like I just have my basic backpack and my basic inventory, which your basic inventory in this mod pack, probably in most mod packs, right, with all the new modded items, feels pretty tiny. That is the reason I gave away backpacks for free as part of the starter items, and also why once you put it on, you don't lose it even on death, because it's just such a core thing to have. I guess I'll leave the basic stuff here. So how much of this can I fit into my backpack here? Just wildly flail the mouse around and we'll see what's allowed to stack up, right? Okay, I had a feeling it might be 2 trips. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 trips. Goodbye, early game mining tunnel. Goodbye, early game witch grinder. And goodbye, early game old faithful crappy survival hut. I mean, I stayed with you through several hours of gameplay. And now we enter the world of immense satisfaction. Just, Oh, guys, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying to just go like, oh, my inventory is so crowded. I wish it was just Burt, Burt. Some A10 Warthog's gonna fly by and just burnt my inventory to my warehouse for me. But yeah, so yeah, backpack's completely emptied out. And there you go. This is everything that I have to my name so far. And it's all in the warehouse. And we're at 2,400 out of 20,000. I mean, I'm going to finish it off. Like, we even made it smaller. Even the most basic warehouse. To be fair, warehouse. This is 4 plus 8. So each one is 12 wood. If the warehouse is 5 by 5 by 4, 5 times 5 times 4, it's 100 blocks times 12 wood to make it. You need like 2.5 stacks of logs. So let's bust out the jungle wood and let's see. Oh, it's getting dark. Let's sleep and skip the night so we can actually see what we're doing. And I'm almost done with my novice hunting quest. I'm actually kind of surprised it's the zombies that I'm going to end up needing the most of at the end. Valkyrie's around still? Or did they leave? It looks like they left. Okay, so we can relax a bit. We're not going to get aggroed on by two hangry Ara Dami mommies. Yes, I just said that. Wait. Oh! I didn't mean... Oh, no. Chill, please. I didn't mean to call you an Ara Dami mommy. I meant to call you a... Well, you are, though. You're definitely not an uwu girl. You are not... No, you're not uwu. Can I please build my warehouse? Don't aggro on me, please. Let me build my warehouse. What are the different types of girls you run into? First type is you got your uwu girls, and then you got your Ara Dami mummies, and then you've got your tsunderes, and then you got your yanderes, and you got the quiet librarian type. Oh god, it's just a dwarf. You have your upstanding say-so maidens. Chat, what's your I'm sorry, you're not chat, you're comments. Can you tell I've been streaming a lot? I think my math is wrong. My math has got to be wrong. Well, for one, I can't help but notice that this is 6 wide, and I thought it was a 5 by 5. How deep is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 deep. This dwarf is losing his mind. He's like, ah, keep your feet on the ground, and other such dwarven phrases that they stereotypically say in World of Warcraft. Yeah, gosh, okay, yeah, my math is completely wrong. I am the most wrong. Alright. Alright, there's another 20, I guess. This is way bigger than I think I'll ever need, by the way. Like, I won't even need to use the, I say that, but you never know. Holy crap. By the way, I gathered wood on the way over here. You can't even tell, can you? Wow. I'm being really stubborn. I'm really determined to finish this. I obviously don't need this much space. Like, what are we up to? Yeah, I've never even used like more than 40,000. Myself. You're just determined to like get pissed off at me, aren't you? You might be wondering why I'm so anxious around the Valkyries, but have you noticed their HP bar? Have you noticed? 160 HP. 20. I think she aggroed on me just now too. Well, I'm never leaving this base again. This is now a skyblock challenge, effectively, where I never leave my base because yeah, I believe that's 10, 20, 23 armor. It's 160 hit points gated behind a 23 armor rating. I believe that's correct. I'm not sure, actually. It could be reading it wrong. It could be 5 armor units, so it could be 13 armor. In any case, it's absolute monstrous levels of armor. I think this is I think this is the last of what I need, right? I need one more. Okay. And then I filled in a solid amount of... Yeah, my calculations were completely off. This has taken yes amounts of wood. Like, how much wood do you need? Yes. That's the levels we're approaching here. Bop. And the warehouse is done. And it's not even as big as it could be. I shrunk it slightly so that it was nice and symmetrical. But there you go. And yeah, we got 60... I'm such a 12-year-old sometimes. We have 69,000 storage here, of which we're using 1,900. So that's cool. Well, guys, I'm going to settle in here. I could probably finally accept all of these rewards. I probably want to put down this heating coil. Why don't we collect all the reward? You know what? You stupid. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you with this crossbow, because crossbows do a pretty chungus amount of damage, and your armor is amazing, but so is my crossbow. When I don't miss. How did that not hit you? Oh, she's activated like anti-cheese mode. She's just immune to all range damage. So, she wants me to... Oh yeah, my crits with... Oh god, that lets you know how chungus she is. My crits with the battle axe that have 14 damage, the crits are doing 9. Yeah, she's activated anti-cheese mode. Yeah, just completely immune to range damage now. You have to go man-fight her. You can't use cheap tactics. Well. Hey, I got my iron door now, though. Or a iron door. Would you please do that, like, pathing you were doing? Yes. Does the halberd do any better? Halberd is a little better. Is the other one aggroed on me from that? If she is, I'm just dead. Like, she's gonna come running at me and just kill me. Oh. Okay, she's not. Okay, so not so... I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, it would be dishonorable to interfere with another's duel. Alright, so I'll make another iron door. Need to get up the auto smelter. Let's go grab my hoppers and my chests and my barrels and my furnaces, because I'm getting a little thirsty here. So in my industrial area, let's set up a auto smelter. That's terrifying. Oh God! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh God, you're terrifying. I know. Okay. Hi. I'm dying of thirst, lady. I need. But you're like, fighting me makes for a way better video. Nobody wants to see you boil water in a furnace, you loser. All right. But seriously, I'm literally gonna die of thirst. Okay. Fuel input. Boom. Furnace. Boom. Sleep. Oh God. Let me build my base in peace. Well, at least it'll never be boring up in the mountains. So there's that. Hey, we got 6 pieces of wood. Is that all we're left with? Oh, there's some here. All right, so we got fuel. So we got snowballs. And so if I go to the crafting station and I go to the snowballs and I use that to get to the recipe, yeah. Even though you can't normally pull up a water bottle recipe because it's based on NBT data. What you can do is use the snowball, right-click it, and go to the recipe that way. And then we can just, well, yeah. You can set up like auto boiling stuff. You get really fancy with the warehouses, right? Because there's also automatic crafting stations, and it's all based on torque, which is you learn about here, but you don't have to get into the torque system of transferring the power around and stuff if you don't want to. If you do learn it, there's a lot of really fancy stuff that you can do. Cool thing about boiling the water bottles in an auto boiler like this is it stacks them for you, which is kind of neat. It's a glitch, but one that I'm like, no, it's not a glitch, it's a feature. We love it. It's great. Everybody loves it, so I'm not gonna try to like figure out a way to all right, yeah, she's entered the oh god. Please don't come in here. Oh, she like uses her wings to slow fall down. That's actually pretty cool. God, you're fast and you do tons of damage and you oh my lord. Give me the chicken. Please. I'm getting a little paranoid about the block right here. Kind of just want to make sure that's be okay there, and then we can just put like a ladder here to get up here. Where'd she go? Oh my god! Come on, game. There she is. Alright, come on. You're almost dead. Come on, come up here. Come back up here. Use that same pathing you did. Yeah. Do it again. Do it again. Come on. Bop, bop. Gotcha. Lamau got him. I would ship bricks if, like, all the other harpies just came, Valkyries, I mean, just came, like, around the mountain and just, I would just be like, okay, I guess, I would press B and just that real quick and hopefully I can get away with doing that before I died, right? Well, anyway, this episode's gone on long enough, so I'll see you guys next time. Apparently I've decided to live in a place where there's winged angel women that want me dead if I, like, hang around them too often, so. All in all, feels like home, pretty much. Not that far off from, you know, local area I live in. Anyway, I'll see you guys next episode. Until then, as always, wear a maid doll on your head.